Hello aspirants, I'm Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 12th December current affairs. The topic is taken from the Delhi edition. The topic is Indian scientists that developed the novel gene therapy for the hemophilia disease. The topic comes under GS3 achievement of Indian in science and technology. It is a very much important treatment for the hemophilia. The scientists in India have reported success with using gene therapy to travel severe hemophilia A, the rare hereditary condition resulting from a faulty gene which triggers severe, spontaneous, and potential fatal bleeding episodes. These scientists of India have reported success with using the gene therapy to treat severe hemophilia A rare hereditary condition that resulting from a faulty gene which triggers severe, spontaneous, and also potential fatal bleeding. That is a main concept. That is a hemophilia is a genetic disorder. Actually it comes from genetic oriented disease. So the blood is not clot. Actually the blood clotting level was very low, otherwise it will not clot that properly due to the absence of the low level of clotting factors such as platelets. This leads to the prolonged bleeding in difficulty in healed wounds. That is a below the comprehensive overview. Hemophilia, it causes a treatment and also recent advancement. There is a three types of hemophilia. That is hemophilia A, hemophilia B, and also other rare types like hemophilia C. That is a hemophilia A, that is caused by the deficiency of clotting factor 8. That is accounts for the approximately 80 to 85% a major percentage of people from suffered by hemophilia A. That hemophilia A, that is also deficiency of clotting. That factor is belongs to the 9 factor, and also this is a Christmas disease named after the first patient described with the condition. And also there is a rare case. This is a less common. That is a hemophilia C. That is a factor 11 deficiency. That is typically it's very less severe. And also there is a causes of hemophilia mainly. The hemophilia is primarily inherited in X-linked recessive genes. That is a pattern. The causes, that is hemophilia is primarily inherited by X-linked recessive pattern. That is a male has XY predominantly affect because they have only one X chromosome, but female having XX, that is they have two X chromosome. Rarely hemophilia can be acquired due to the autoimmune condition, liver disease, or certain medication. And also there is a symptom of it's a bleeding episodes. That is a symptom first excessive bleeding from cuts or injuries. If any surgery is happened, there is no clot in the blood, so the bleeding is predominantly comes out from the wound or cuts. There is a spontaneous internal bleeding also, particularly in joints and also the muscles. There is a joint damage, that is a repeated bleeding into joints. That is a hematosis, that is can causes pain, swelling, and long-term damage. And also there is a bruising and hematosis, that is a large deep bruises are common even with a minor trauma. And also there is a diagnosis, that blood test that measure level of the clotting factor. That is how much the clotting factor can occur for the that patient, which can be identified. That and also the identify specific genetic mutation is there or not. So the first of all we need to take the blood test, and also we need to get the family history of the people. That is recommended the family is having the hereditary disease like hemophilia. So first of all we need to take these two kinds of things for the diagnosis. And also there is a replacement therapy. That is a treatment. There is an infusion of clotting factor concentration, that is a 8 and 9 to that injecting into the blood. Also that a 4-phylatic, that is a regularly scheduled to prevent the bleeding on demand of the to treat bleeding episodes. And also there is a non-factor therapies like that emizumab, that is a bispecific antibody, that is hemophilia A, that mimics the function of the factor 8. And also there is a gene therapy, that emerging treatment aim to deliver a functional copy of the defective gene. That is a success in now today. It is a supportive care is very much important. There is a physical therapy for the joint damage, and also pain management and prevention and prevention for the from the complications. And also there is a many challenges that is behind that. That is a inhibitor. That challenge can be some patients develop antibodies against the infused clotting factor, so rendering them ineffective. So alternative treatment by bypassing agent are required in such cases, that and also the cost of the treatment is very high, and also there is a patient low resource settings, lack of facility. So the hospital is a big, smaller hospital doesn't having this kind of facility. So the access and also the cost also very much burden for the low income people. And also there is a reason many advancement happened. There is a long acting factor concerns, that is a reduce the frequency of the infusion, and also there is a gene therapy, and also it's a worldwide taken the global initiatives, that is organization like the World Federation on Hemophilia are working to improve care and access of the to understand the region. There is a living with hemophilia is not the easiest thing. There is a activities avoid of high risk injuries, and also maintain the healthy weight to reduce the joint strain. And also there is a psychological support, that is a chronic condition like hemophilia can impact the mental health support groups, and also the counseling can help. So first of all, now the recent therapy, the gene therapy, it's a introduced in a functional copy of the defective gene, and that is a corrected genes. The gene therapy introduced a functional copy of the defective gene using a viral vector, commonly the adeno associated virus. That is a mechanism that the AAV delivers the therapeutic gene to the liver cell, which then produces a missing a clone factor like factor 8 and 9. This potentially enables a sustainable increase in the clotting factor level, and also reducing the bleeding, and also increase the regular infusion. Approval therapies like Roctavian, that is a therapy hemophilia A, approved by the European Union under the review elsewhere. And also there is a etranacogene desoparavia, that is a therapy which can be for the hemophilia B, showing the promising clinical trial results. There is a clinical trials can be demonstrated sustained protection of the clotting. And also there is a advanced advantages of the gene therapy, that is a durability, that the single dose treatment may provide long term relief, and also reducing the burden of the ongoing therapy. Improved quality of life, the patient may experience fewer bleeding episodes and less dependence on the prophylactic treatment. And also there is a economical impact also there in that, that is a potential of lower time that costs associated with the hemophilia care. There's a challenges, and there's a challenges, that is a immune response uh, might be important factor, that is a pre-existing immunity AAV vectors, that immune reaction post treatment can limit effectiveness of the infusion substances. And also there is a durability variability, that is a not at all patient achieve the same level of factor protection. And also there is a longevity remains therapy under study, that is a eligibility. Current therapies is mostly limited for the adults without significant of the liver disease, and also immunity of AAV. The cost also very high, that is with some treatment exceeding the $2 million per dose. It is for raising the questions about accessibility. And also it is a long-term risk unknown integrating genetic material into the human cells, including concern about the liver health and also the cancer risk. And also there is a societal and ethical issues. There is a societal, the access of equity, the high cost can be not afford for the all the individuals. And also there is a patient should make the decision for that to promise the cure or not. There is a long term risk, and also there is a global implications, that is a therapies may struggle exacerbating the health inequalities. And also there is a many much more future generation, there is a development of new vectors to overcome this immune response and improve safety. So now it's succeeded by our Indian scientists. Let's see the improvement that gene therapy has hemophilia mark a revolutionary step forward in medicine, and also potentially transforming the lives of the patient. However, realizing the full potential will require addressing the affordability, long-term safety, and also accessibility changes. Thank you so much.